At KPMG, we've been working with CDP for over a decade, and I think what's really striking is the pace of change. And what I absolutely love about days like today is the energy and the conversation in the room, because it really is so important to work together, to collaborate, to convene, to really have the conversations around how we move this agenda forward. So at KPMG, we actually have over 1,000 of our clients ask us each year to disclose to CDP. And I think that is a really interesting opportunity for us, because it helps us open up the dialogue and how we continue to drive that performance improvement. And in turn, as we look to measure and manage our emissions, a really important component of that is obviously Scope 3 in our purchase goods and services and our supply chain. And so we are a CDP supply chain leader, and we asked 700 of our suppliers to disclose their emissions to us through the CDP program. And it doesn't matter where different companies are on the journey, as we were talking about today, it's just about getting on that bike and starting that journey and starting somewhere. So when we work with our suppliers, we look at who have been disclosing for CDP for a long time and where can we share, but also where perhaps it's new and how we can provide that support as well. So it really is about working together and collaborating, so we all come together to drive that change that's really needed.